And we're back, guys, which means we'll be getting into the action very shortly. Apologies for the delay, but Anubis will be getting underway soon. In fact, you can count the seconds down because we're about to hop into the game. You are versus Lynn Vision, kicking off on Anubis.
Come on, then. Let's go. Looks like Lynn Vision won the knife, and they started T-side as well. So we can get into this. Westmelon has got a bunch of util. But right now, it looks like they're going to do the old classic, Lucy. Rush into middle and try and overwhelm the players with the Glocks.
Yeah, this is going to be a mid to A based on this setup, which actually the CTs have the perfect counter to this with 2 mid and 2 on A. They're really waiting. Maybe they're not going to do this. They're waiting to see if there's any response, and whatever it was, they've decided that's not going to be the play, and they want to go into B, which, see, you are slowly started to move players over, and when that smoke lands on Temple, they're going to be on their way. Nice angle for one. Call me Sue. Clean on the entry, and they can scale straight in.
He's got the bomb over. Okay, that works too. Just throw it.
His toes are sticking out.
His toes are sticking out, but they're not shooting anyway. There we go. Finally. There's a bit of gunfire, and Spine will get the kill. Rage now looks to creep in closer. All of these players are swarming and securing these kills. Brilliant retake. Lynn Vision were disjointed, but Amelia has split the difference. Suddenly a 2 versus 2. Time now starts to become a factor. Amelia hits another one. And in a blink of an eye, a 2 versus 4 falls in favor of Lynn Vision.
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. They shouldn't have won that pistol round. It's crazy they're able to pull that off. First of all, the plant position was a bizarre choice given the setup. You've got dark control, full canals, no one is there. Amelia has the entire area under lock and key, and it's a plant for default. Obviously, you've got 3 players that then post up outside of sight. It was such a strange setup considering Temple was smoked, but they didn't scale any further, and yet their individuals bailed them out, particularly Amelia, who just couldn't be dealt with. 3 players tried to remove him and couldn't get it done.
What a difference Amelia has made, because suddenly you're now put into an eco and there's none casualties. Starry just trying his very best to stay alive.
Okay, well, I'm reserving judgment, but this does feel like a Lynn Vision Anubis from the start, but we'll see how it plays out. They love to get aggressive. We've got the Furia buy coming through from Unsettled Resin. Is that what UR stands for? Unsettled... No, it's resentment. Oh.
Resin.
Yeah, well, I was like, what could that mean? Resentment. Yeah, okay.
We need to make rubber.
Just some tire manufacturers on their day off. That's a very dark name.
Say my name. Unsettled
Say
Resin.
Say my name.
Close by A main. But there's no contact. So they go peeking and searching with the MP9s. But Amelia is holding for this. There's 3 players out A main. In fact, now there's just 1. And Miami has been dinked in the process of it. Amelia is on smoke.
Yeah, Amelia, that was a sick double up. 2 headshots too. This guy's a headshot machine. Like, he's always hitting headshots. I think he has like a 60 to 70% headshot percentage. I know this because I've often looked at them in HTV Fantasy, and he's always got like, high 60% headshot percentage. So if they're ever in your fantasy games, he's a good choice for the headshot machine role.
Look at the post plants.
Dude, they are just running around.
Yeah, I'm concerned now, especially after that pistol.
Yeah.
I don't really have any high value analysis here either, because it has just been Amelia go kill NT from Sasiki to try and get that ninja, but Starry does step in. That's why he's our Kadia player to watch. Oh no.
Yeah, we love Starry. He's been the best player. Westmoreland's actually really been stepping up on this squad. Obviously, you know, like the numbers, they're a bit inflated given it's all regional and qualifiers and such against lesser opposition. But Westmoreland kind of leading from the front. He's second highest rated player this year thus far. So good to see.
Okay, what's cool is Unsettled Resentment went for like a Furia purchase. So they had the MP9s, went to get aggressive, didn't really work out, and then they're on the full buy anyway. So they wanted to do further damage, unfortunately it didn't really happen, but now you have still got everything. And Say My Name with the AWP is peeking out heaven. There's 3 players over A again here for Unsettled Resentment, which feels good because Lynn Vision are about to go into an A exec.
Yeah, good read. Nothing early on B. Gonna be into A. Flames everywhere. Everyone's blind, but the AWP fires off the first kill. Miami, how is he still alive? Will be removed by Call Me Sue. Now these 2 players are just stuck in heaven. All the utility keeping them at bay. Spine want to walk through this. Will be in trouble if he does, being held by Westmoreland. He's waiting for this crawl through. The player at Bricks is causing some concern. Does he see the gun barrel? Westmoreland can't adjust, and Spine comes through with 2. Zaka will get 1 before he goes. A 3-on-2. Starry and Call Me Sue know where they're coming from. Attack from the AWP. Out in the open, Starry just stands his ground, mows down 2, and leaves it to Call Me Sue, who completely baited his teammate just to set up the closure. Very close on the retake. Couldn't quite get it done.
Okay, small micro things here that we can start to pick apart from for Unsettled Resentment, because in that 3 versus 2, the AWP tags Starry through the wall, and obviously relays that info, but when the rest of the players are clear in sight, they expose themselves to a main, which means you're exposing yourselves to Starry, and you're not fighting Starry. Obviously you have to clear, but you can do it in a way in which you're not presenting your bottom to Starry in a main. And that's a shame, because again, the setup, the read was correct, but the utility thrown in counter was just fantastic by Lynn Vision. They were just stuck in the bricks. Say My Name has now got an AK, and has found Call Me Sue. 2 versus 2. Once more, but Amelia says no. The bomb is now stuck in window. Spine with the swing. A good tag, but it's Amelia again to lock in this kill and lock in the round for Lynn Vision. That's 5.
Yeah, that was a little silly round. How that played out. You can just tell that they're not playing respectful CS. They know they're the better team. They had such a dominant win over them last time. They're happy to brute force their way through some of these rounds. That was a good example of it. The reload while pushing through double door into the deagle. That one doesn't play out well. So gotta be a little careful, because that could have got out of hand when they delivered the bomb freely over with all the weapons. You have any unsettled resentments, Brandon?
Too many for the broadcast, I think. I don't really want to get into that in 2 best of 1s. If it was a best of 3, maybe, but...
Yeah, okay.
Not enough time in 2 BO1s. Not enough time with Lynn Vision running over the competition. We started a bit late, and now they've caught us up already.
That's good. Good guys, Lynn Vision. Shui wouldn't have let some of these rounds get as chaotic as they have.
Oh, he's not here. No. No way. I can't believe it. I like what Unsettled Resentment have been doing, though. Like, they've been getting aggressive, especially just on some of their gun rounds. Like, the push out A main. We've seen now just double pushing in towards mid on the eco. That's a cool flash. To set up a play, potentially, in towards dark. Zaka just holding window, not being given anything, because there's no one in mid. Rage has just dropped off a smoke into B main, and now he's leaving. And this is a much slower round. I think where Unsettled Resentment have pulled a 30-second breather, Lynn Vision have gone, okay, maybe we should stop being a little bit silly.
Yes, this is much more standard, especially in that mid-take, the double mollies just to clear space, flashbang through, Rage will see this player, and the swing out from Nico nets an opening kill on the Starry. Good start for Unsettled Resentment. Then Vision start to group over towards B. Smoke thrown out from the canals, but there'll be 3 defenders here. They're ahead of that utility. Good incendiary. Slows down Westmelon's progression. This will be a split. And the CTs are ready to receive them. Flashes over, trying to force their way through. Not quite finding the opening until Westmelon just swings out and takes down two. Looking for the third. Scaling quickly. Westmelon charges in and takes the site all by himself.
Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about that if you're Unsettled Resentment, because again, you had the correct setup, you had all the pieces, and you've just been outclassed by the individuals. Westmelon takes matters into his own hands and has even found a 4th kill. Now runs for the hills, tries to get rid of Say My Name, is retreating into A, is retreating into Westmelon. Westmelon can get the ace here. Say My Name has seen him. They can't hit the shot. I would not peek Westmelon. He said it's immediate to clean up, but the point still stands.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, that was just a good example of the difference between these two teams in how that played out, because that was Unsettled Resentment getting the resentment, getting the opening kill, and then having all the players in the right place. 3 defenders on site. They actually managed to keep the utility at bay for a moment, right? They extinguish the molly, throw their own counter utility. It's a little uncomfortable to fight out, but Westmelon just charges in, hits his headshots. They're not able to connect their shots. That player advantage disappears very quickly. A few players in middle, nice little bait, but Sari fully aware of that possibility. Now he's heard that little singe. He's locked in. Clean, quick. Lynn Vision mopping up the ecos with ease.
That's the adjective, isn't it? With ease. And to be honest, the only thing you can really do now, if you're Say My Name in particular, is go for an aggressive AWP peek. I think that is the only next step to changing up your default. Maybe you could smoke stairs, go for a little bit of water control, but A main didn't work. 3 players on A didn't work. 3 players on B didn't work. You got to feel like you're pounding your head against a wall at this point. Say My Name has got the AWP out, but this time it's not an aggressive peek, it's quite passive. And this is why it can get a little bit dangerous, because if you're not going for this information, Lynn Vision can just strike down on this bomb site, and Miami is going to be in trouble with Rage.
Dropping counter utility, falling back. Westmelon all caught out there. Rage doing a good job holding down this site. Takes 2 before Zaka removes him. Call Me Sue will delete Miami. He goes for the wide swing out from heaven before his reinforcements arrive. That puts it into the 3-on-3 as that bomb comes into the site. Nice HE as well over the top towards storage. Bomb down, Zaka with the AWP. Gonna remove Say My Name, who just peeks straight into his scope.
Please save. Please.
They're not. They're going for it.
No.
Sasuke 666, but he is not dunk. Not happening.
As soon as you lose the bomb site there, you gotta save. From a macro perspective. Even if you're losing 7-0, you need to have all the guns brought forward. The AWP rotated in late to this retake, and now you've just thrown it away. The initial kills were good. That was an opening 2 kills for Rage. A 5v3 converted by Lynn Vision because you had good entry path in from both Zaka and Call Me Sue. The player in heaven, I think it was in the end, Rage, just was unprepared for there to be another rifler there, which again shouldn't happen. You should expect there to be another player there rather than just the AWP. Call Me Sue is now making sure that this does not ever get out of control whatsoever for Lynn Vision. You're once again working with Deagles, MP9s. It's about to be 9-0. And I'll tell you the anecdote I told Lucy before we went live, and it is obviously in Asia they use Perfect World a lot, which means they don't really use base it. So if you go on Face It, you'll see that Amelia is level 6, and he's got like a 90% headshot. Sus. But obviously he's not.
Yeah, that's if I sing that in my lobby, that's a straight up report. Why has this guy got 30 games and a 2.5 KD, 90% headshots? I'm hitting up Darwin.
Actually, that's a pro player. And you have got 4 linked Smurf accounts. Goodbye. Shout out Darwin one time.
Shout him out every time.
Interactions with the community are hilarious. Like yesterday, there was this guy that tweeted, "I will pay premium to 3 random people you choose if these players aren't Smurfs." And then Darwin replied, "How much money will you pay when I reveal that you're the only one with Smurfs on this entire lobby?" Unreal.
The GOAT. Well, I'm not quite seeing the 100% win rate from Unsettled Resentment coming through in this particular best of 1. Might be dropping down. Well, their T side is phenomenal. We know it's a very T-sided map, but the CT side it's felt very standard. And when they've had the right calls and the right setups, it's not really given them much to work with. The closest round was the one where Lynn Vision just kind of ran at them one by one in middle and gave up a bunch of free kills.
Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice try. Rage. I think Rage is the best player on this team. And he's shown us why. A kill and a half nearly gets Westmelon, but unfortunately the flash doesn't really affect Westmelon. It affects more Rage. So he gets removed, but it is still a 4 versus 4. The advantage inherently is still with the CTs. Double setup on B. Kulmisu just looking over the top. 97 ADR to kickstart this game as well. And with this setup for Lynn Vision, and with the nades being dropped in, you assume this is where they're going to end.
Ziki is seeing a bit of action. The Molly's landing at his feet, drops the smoke, so he has a little window to work with, but being hounded out by Kulmisu, who's going to drop the heat sheet. And in fact, it's a double up.
Oh, what?
And does nothing. He dodges it.
It did no damage.
Perfectly. One of them might have just missed the mark, but there's 2 players back plat, and you might not be ready for the second. It doesn't matter. Westmelon, really good at clearing out this position. Does not allow you to play cheeky around those smokes. Amelia's been spotted, but he is the one who wins out the duel. The AWP fires off a shot that will be saving. And saving when you're about to concede your 10th without posting around yet feels bad. But what else can you do?
Well, it won't be allowed to save either.
No, I mean, there's nothing stopping Lynn Vision just running at them. They've all got 6 figures, essentially. No, not 6 figures. 5 figures.
But also, just look at the positions. Nice shot, but you're never ready for A main. Oh, he is.
Oh,
no!
It kind of was.
No.
He might still save. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
brutal.
do much about that. You can't do much about that.
I heard like an immediate, I don't know, I think it was calling the tag. I thought that was like, yeah, I mean, what can you do?
Disconnect.
He just flew across. Yeah, I typed disconnected, just quit in console after that.
Do we need to go to the halftime break?
Be longer than this half.
Yeah, maybe. The issue you've got is the golfing class when it comes to the individuals, and this is why, yes, Unsettled Resentment's position looks good right now, but they have to go and play against the top 4 as you were describing before we went live. And that, I think, is going to hurt them, but at least they beat the teams you expect them to beat, which is a good showing in itself, because you are developing consistency just sort of in the middle portion of the region, which is really useful going forward. That's currently the only positive thing I can say, because they are getting demolished.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some good wins. They beat God's Reign recently.
That's a good victory.
Yeah. That's probably the strongest team they've beaten kind of since the team came together from the looks of it. 5-7 hits decent.
The trades are just so immediate out of Lynn Vision. That's one thing that has been very good to see out of them, is that even though they are getting a little bit silly with it sometimes, the trades have always been very good. Nice shot out of Say My Name. So that is an AK that can be scooped up. It's the eco rounds that are doing the most damage here. Another 3 versus 2. Spine just on the edge of the camera smoke. Now walks back to be with Say My Name.
I think...
Look, Spine's got armor. You should swap the AK here.
That's not going to matter. I think part of what makes the eco rounds more interesting is that, you know, that there's sort of rounds where you play less conventional setups. And I think when they're trying to be proper... Oh, no. Don't do it to him. Oh. Straight in the spine.
Straight in my feels.
Yeah, so, I think a good example of why that's not working was the round where Rage actually got that double kill on A when they were holding. And there was other players there. But it was his decision just everyone to fall back. And then the random swings, and I don't know, it just feels a bit disjointed. Like they think they know how they're meant to play, and it's not really working out against a team like Lynn Vision.
I think we're giving them too much respect.
Yeah, I think if you play a bit more unconventional, you might be able to catch a few off guard.
Well, that's a lesson to be learned for the next map. Because even if you get your first round on the board here in the last round of play in the first half, you still just don't have a chance. Especially when Westmoreland can enter you like this. There's dropped an entire util set on B, hoping this would force a reaction. And it has, in a way, because Lynn Vision goes searching between mid and A and come up with nothing. Spine's also dealt with Westmoreland. We've got a player advantage here in the mid to late round.
This is the best position that Unsettled Resentment have found themselves in, with 2 defenders over on the B bomb side. They could be in a good position. The AWP's here as well. Zaka's on the other side, starts to move forward. Winner of this duel decides the round it feels, and it's Zaka. Ready for that angle. Still this close player in Ivy. Call me Sue. Will he be thorough enough to clear that? A drop down into the canals. Rage. Close. Swing from Call Me Sue straight to the head. Headshots exchange. And that gives Spine the chance for one single round for Unsettled Resentment. It's better than nothing.
We're not the only ones. 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 Days gone. I won't waste another one. Oh, that darkness, it won't set me back again. Oh, I'm not asleep or awake. I won't let the future escape. Take me back to you.
But it's better than nothing, and they hope, if you're an Unsettled Resentment fan, that you can spur this on, translate it into at least competitiveness. But I'm worried.
Why? Why are you worried? Check out this mid stack. There are 3 players here. And maybe they only need one. West Melon swings out. Nice tap. Call me Sue with the dualies. And there's your bomb. There is maybe the round. There's maybe the game.
That's why I was worried.
So this is the thing I always tell my face at stacks, guys. We can't just run mid because everyone starts so many mid on the CT side. It's become the default pistol on T side. And it's a tough corridor to fight down if they're slinging you with USPs. Maybe they can fight their way back in. West Melon goes down after 1, but yeah, Amelia there, and there was more support coming from every single direction.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like Face It lobbies follow certain trends. Like, it's always rush mid to A. It's like, why?
Yeah, that is the pistol.
Or go A. Those are the only 2 variations. And both end in A. So there's going to be players there. Let's get spicy with it, guys. Unsettled Resentment. Looking to get a bit spicy on B. West Melon might not even drop a smoke. Instead, it's a flashbang, it's a whiff, and it's his demise. That's a good start, but the counter flashbangs are here again, and of course they want to fight. Starry will get 1. You'll remember that 1 is still quite dinked. Out the way! Zaka, get out the way! Says Starry. It doesn't happen. There's 4 players all fighting in B main. Like, this is ridiculous from Lynn Vision.
It's a 1v1.
Great double. Of course it is. They just keep fighting. They just keep fighting dry.
They just kept swinging. All right. There's a chance here. Sasiki is going to run all the way around. Why not? There's a minute left on the clock.
Oh,
actually, not running around. It's a fake. I cannot believe they just kept peeking and blocking each other.
They're up 12-1. They want stats.
Dry swinging into the 1v5. Amelia goes searching.
Amelia might catch up with Sasiki, depending on how long this takes. Oh, the way that Sasiki's clearing all of this, it makes me
come
think,
back.
Yeah.
Mid to A.
So.
Come on, Sasiki. Mid to A.
No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, okay. That's good.
Don't drop water. No, actually, yeah, it's mid to A. It's mid to A. This is good. There's no kill on Amelia. There might be one on the 15 corpses.
Come on. So start running now. You got 10 seconds. Come
Can
on.
you imagine?
Come on.
Okay.
There we go.
He's going. He's got it. Jeez, left that down to the wire. Can you imagine? Bomb planted. Amelia doesn't have a kit. So shift walking is going to burn precious seconds off the clock. But has no idea where Sasiki has gone to. So all the advantage with the T. Can Sasiki, with a quad kill, get a No. Cannot. Amelia says no. It is a 13-1 victory for Lynn Vision Gaming. Not even breaking a sweat.
I really wanted Sasiki to win that,
I know.
especially after taking a minute to get to A and then nearly not planting the bomb in time. I was really hopeful. That's a shame, but also it's an expected result for Lynn Vision. They actually bettered the last time they played against Unsettled Resentment because that was 13-2. This time it's 13-1, and arguably